The 70s, disco dancing, flared trousers, questionable carpet in places where carpet should never be. And today, we're making an iconic cake from the 70s. We're making an orange drizzle cake. So, orange drizzle cake, what is it? As far as I'm aware, it's like a lemon drizzle cake, but with oranges instead. You can add stuff to it. I've been very well informed by my friend's mother who gave me this recipe, but today we're just going to stick with the original recipe and we're going to leave everything that makes it exciting out. We are going straight back to the 70s and we're going to start by doing this. As always, recipe will be in the description if you want to have a go at this. So we're going with, I think, 100 grams of soft brown sugar. Get this out of the way. And 100 grams of softened butter, and we're going to cream it together. And I've forgotten again to get my bloody spatula. Right, butter going in, and we'll get this creaming together. This recipe was given to me by Jenny's mum, actually, of all people. You all know Jenny. She's the one who's usually filming my videos. She's actually filming a live for me right now. But it's from a book about flour. I can't remember the name of it. Bako flour or something. So yeah, it's like one of those little books they give you for free when you buy something. Almost like if they gave me a recipe book for this thing. Anyway, let's get this down. Let's get it on. Where's the thing? Here we are. As usual, reset. I've got a whisk in here today. I normally use the beater, but I'm going to try a whisk attachment. Okay, that's looking about done. I'm going to scrape the sides of the bowl down and try and get this off the whisk. To be fair, it does look pretty good. It looks kind of done. So I'm going to say it's done. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to try and get this out quickly. And then we're going to go on to the next bit, which is adding some more moisture back into it. Actually, do I need to take this off or shall I just whisk it? I'll just whisk the rest of it in. You'd think I'd be experienced by now, wouldn't you? Eggs. It says do one at a time. I've done that before. I'm not doing it again. We're putting them both in at the same time. No shell this time. It also says to add a little bit of flour. That'll do. And we're with this. We're working with this. This monstrosity of a mess. This bloody thing. Right, here we go. Second time round. Mix it in. Right, I've been doing this for about a couple of minutes now, and it's not exactly going according to plan, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's just sort of a big mess in here. I just feel like if I take this out now and I put the flour in it and put it in a tin, you're just going to have like flour with like mixed clumps of sugar stuck in it. I don't know whether to just keep going. Add a bit more flour, maybe. Yeah, let's add a bit more flour. Let's just see what happens. That's nearly all of it. That'll do. Third time's a charm. Okay, we're going to leave it at that and fold in the flour and see what happens. And I'm sure it's not my my method or anything, because I am an expert. I'm sure it's just because it's the 70s and they didn't know what they were doing back then. Okay, I've given up with the whisk and I'm just going to fold it with my spatula. Nearly all the flour's in. I'm about to add the rest and we'll fold it gently in and just hope for the best. Like I said, it's probably nothing to do with my method. I'm an expert. I don't know any famous bakers from the 60s and 70s. Absolutely none. God, this is dry. Is this supposed to be this dry? I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to put orange zest in this as well, aren't I? Right, I've finished folding the flour in, and it's just occurred to me that I've left out the one thing that makes this an orange drizzle cake. The orange. I need orange zest. I'm going to go get one. Now, in the recipe, it does say orange. What does it say? Orange. Now, in the recipe book, it said to use orange rind. But when I think of rind, I think of the stuff under the orange bit. I don't know, was that pith? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just grating the surface off it and we're gonna chuck this in with the rest of the ingredients. And then we need to keep this because we're gonna juice it next. Oh shit, it's just falling out of the table. All right, we've lost some of it. Let's pop that back in. Nothing to see here. We've got our zest, nothing went wrong. And we're gonna chuck some of this in here and I'm just gonna fold it in for the last thing. It's kind of like, it's like using a carrot cake, isn't it? Where you grate a carrot up or whatever. Do you know what? I actually don't know. I've never made a carrot cake. I think that might have to be a future video, to be honest. Carrot cake, first time, what could go wrong? I'll find a recipe from the 50s or something and see how that one goes. Anyway, I've put our zest in. I'm just gonna sort of fold it in a bit, I suppose, because it's gonna be the juice of this orange made into an orange syrup that is going to really, really make this thing stand out, I think. Right, zest is folded in. Now I'm going to preheat the oven. The reason I don't do this beforehand is because we're filming and I don't want to waste electricity. So now I'm going to preheat it and put this in when I'm ready. Right, I'm going to get our it's on the floor. I have a loaf tin. It must be greased and lined. I have a baking sheet, which I'm going to cut to shape, and then we're going to line the loaf tin with it and we're going to pour this in. The oven's nearly preheated by this moment. It's taken me far too long to do this. Let's get on with it. Butter. So how am I going to do this? So I just put it in. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Right. Get rid of that. Right, let's spoon our mixture. Spoon or spatula? I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I've lost the plot. I followed the instructions exactly. We used ye old retro weighing scales today. So it's not going to be the most accurate measurements. But I got it as good as I could and we'll just see how this goes, I suppose. This tin is far too big, I can already tell. I think we've made it. Oh God. Honestly, I'm like a freaking child when it comes to putting things in cases. I cannot do it. It's not for me. Right, I've finished spooning spatula in this into the loaf tin, and I think I've made a grave mistake. I'm pretty sure this loaf tin is way too big. I'm almost certain it's way too big. But you know what? In the spirit of just going with it, we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna put this into the oven at about, I think I put it on 160. Yeah, for about 35 minutes, somewhere. I'm gonna put it down the bottom, because that way it won't burn either. Right, here we go, usual favorite. Alexa. Alexa, can you set a timer for 35 minutes, please?
35 minutes, starting now.
Cake's in the oven. It's time to squeeze the juice out of our orange. I've got a trick actually, totally my idea. Roll the fruit first. I came up with this actually. I've had people all over the world using this technique. Just roll it, why hasn't no one thought of this? Some clothing on there.
Lovely.
We have rolled, we have cut, it's time to juice. Let's have a go. I could probably get rid of this now actually, can't I? Let's move this out of the way. Juice. Oh my God, I've ruined it. I bet you there's a million tips out there about how to do this properly as well. All right, one. How much juice we got in there? Oh, quite a lot actually. Do you love those machines that you see when you go on holiday and stuff and they throw a load of fresh oranges in there and it actually like cuts them in half and does all the thing automatically? God, I absolutely love that. What amazes me though is the amount of fruit you need to make 1 glass of orange juice. Right, ooh, we've got some juicy orangey bits there as well. Right, we're gonna put this in a pan with sugar. I'm just gonna get the pan actually and do it in front of you. Here it is. Juice of 1 orange. Oh, that's delicious. Ooh, very nice. 50 grams of caster sugar. And heat it on the stove until it dissolves. All I'm doing is gently stirring this sugar and orange juice mixture together until the sugar's dissolved. and then we're going to let it cool down, and we're going to pour it over the cake once it's done. Yeah, that's good stuff. Right, I think it's good to go. It took me like a minute. And we're going to let it cool now while the cake cooks. I cannot wait to see what this looks like when we take this out of the oven. Alexa.
Stop.
Oh wow. I'm actually very, very impressed. I'm not going to give it any more time either because that is done. That is about as good as that is ever going to get. And I'm going to let it cool down and then we're going to pour our syrup into it. Oh my God, I'm well pleased. Oh, see? The ones that we think are going to go the worst usually go much better than I expected. All right, we're back in a few minutes. Okay, we've given it about 15 minutes to cool down. It is still very warm. Look at it. It's wonderful. It's a bit flat, but it's wonderful. It rose perfectly. I knew the tin was going to be the wrong size. It's gorgeous. It looks perfect. It's cooked perfectly. I didn't skewer it because it was so hot when it came out. It would have kept cooking anyway, and I didn't want to burn the top. So what we're going to do is prick the top of this with a little bamboo skewer a few times all over. I may move it off here actually and put it on something a little bit more suitable for drizzling syrup. I just put it here for presentation purposes. So yeah, I'm going to get some skewers and probably a plate. Okay, just going to skewer it a bunch of times all over the top so that the syrup goes nicely into it. I'm sure this is what they used to do off of the 70s. Right, looks good. Shall I get a spoon? I think a spoon for this would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to spoon it over bit by bit rather than try and pour it. Yeah, it definitely needed to go on this plate. Definitely needs these holes in it as well. And I hope this all soaks nicely in.
Oh my God, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just try this. Ooh, yes. It's exactly what it should taste like. Fresh orange and sugar. I really hope this is soaked in nicely as well. And I'm going to slice this open in a sec. And we're really going to see what it's like. Syrup looks like it's soaking in nicely, so we've got ourselves a rather large knife. I think straight through the middle, make sure it's cooked.
Too late as well.
Okay, let's go for it. Oh, does it look good? I like this. I always reveal it to you guys first and then I look after. That, again, I am so proud. I am so proud of you, cake. I love it. I love how these things turn out way better than I expected. Smaller loaf tin, it would have been pucker. I think it was supposed to be probably about this big, like a bar, like one of those individually wrapped cakes you can buy in the supermarket, but I am more than happy with this. I'm going to cut some slices and we're going to try it. I hope there's enough syrup in it. This one's a bit thinner. There you go. Jen's gone straight in as usual. Are good? Looks good. She's too busy, she smashed it. Right, let's give this a go, folks. Let's see what my creation is like. The syrup is looking good. It's soaked through somewhat. A lot of it's on the bottom where it run down the top, but honestly, I don't think it matters. It's in there. Let's see, the sponge looks lovely. It does look lovely and soft and moist, so let's give it a go. That tartness in there from the oranges, that kick. It's very sweet as well, but that's very good. That's a very good cake. Okay, I will admit the 70s did make some pretty good stuff. Yeah. It's a great cake. I'll put the recipe down below in the comments. I'll put the method somewhere. Honestly, guys, 1970s Bako flour recipe book for an orange drizzle cake. Who'd have thought? Absolutely easy to make as well. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching again this week, guys. Do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, give me a follow. We're going to keep doing things like this every single week. Maybe I'll dive into the history books a little bit more next time, or we'll make something off of the 60s or the 50s. Who knows? Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. All of your support is very much appreciated. If you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description to buy me a coffee. I would be forever grateful if you do that, but you don't have to. You can just watch. Thank you very, very much. I will see you next time.